and it is a face and a body sunscreen. You can apply it on your hands, you can apply it on your body, not only on your face, and it is not going to leave you any white cast. Hi guys, it's T here again, and you are highly welcome to another video. Today's video is all about sunscreens. If you've been watching me for a while now, you would know that I am always saying use sunscreen. I'm always talking about the importance of using a sunscreen in your skincare routine, and I always talk about this particular Dr. Rashel sunscreen. But the thing there is that many people do not want to use Dr. Rashel sunscreen, and they are like, give me other affordable sunscreens apart from this Dr. Rashel sunscreen. That is why I am making this video today. Today I have compiled a list of my top 10 best sunscreens that you can start using right now that will protect your skin from the sun in order to safely and effectively brighten up your skin. So if you're watching me right now and you need a good sunscreen to use, this video is for you. Without too much talking, let us dive right into the video. So guys, I got 10 different sunscreens that fall within different price ranges because I want everybody to be able to get at least one sunscreen. If you cannot afford the big, like the expensive ones, buy the mid-range ones, and if you cannot afford the mid-range ones, buy the small money low budget sunscreen. The most important thing is that you are using something to protect your skin from the sun. Okay, so guys, the first sunscreen I have on my list is this particular Dr. Rashel sunscreen. This is the sunscreen I am using, and this is the sunscreen I always talk about in most of my videos. Dr. Rashel sunscreen is one of the best affordable sunscreens that you can find right now in the market. This sunscreen does not leave any white cast, and it can help you to averagely protect your skin from the sun. This sunscreen, to be honest, is not going to give you 100% sun protection because the sunscreen is not really that good. Like, it's not really 100%, but it is still a very good low budget sunscreen that you can buy if you don't really have that much money to spend. Okay, this Dr. Rashel sunscreen, I have been using it for over 1 year now, and I can tell you that it is good. Just that it will not give you 100% sun protection, but it will still try to give you, like, you know, that result that you want. This sunscreen is currently being sold for 5,000 naira here in the market. The negative things about this sunscreen is that I've been hearing that a lot of people have been complaining that this sunscreen darkens their skin, this sunscreen gives them breakouts. So if you are this kind of person that you don't want to get dark, you don't want to have breakouts, maybe you might not want to use it. But for me, I have been using it and I have not noticed anything negative on my skin. So Dr. Rashel sunscreen is one low budget sunscreen that you can start with. Even if you are a student and you don't have money, this sunscreen got you covered. Just make sure that you are using sunscreen no matter how small, no matter how affordable. Okay, the second sunscreen I have on my list is the Estelline sunscreen. This Estelline sunscreen falls within the same price range as the Dr. Rashel sunscreen, and it is even the same company that made Dr. Rashel that actually made Estelline range of products. So if you are like a beginner, or maybe you are a student, you don't really have that much money to spend on skincare products, you can try out this particular Estelline sunscreen. Now, Estelline sunscreen, unlike Dr. Rashel sunscreen, does not really have that much negative reviews. They are the same price, the same 5,000 naira. You can buy any of them, but many people complain about Dr. Rashel more than they complain about Estelline. So in case you have somebody that you have used Dr. Rashel and it has shown you shege, then maybe you should try using Estelline. They are within the same price range, but I think Estelline has less negative reviews than Dr. Rashel. So you can try out Estelline if you're looking for a good sunscreen to use. The third sunscreen I'll be talking about today is actually my favorite sunscreen on this list, and this is this particular sunscreen known as Biore UV. I hope I'm pronouncing it well, but this particular sunscreen is not an English word, so anyhow we pronounce it, you guys should take it like that. I like to call it Biore, like Biore, but some people call it Biore, like so many different names. For me, I like to call it Biore. Okay, and this particular Biore UV sunscreen is a Korean sunscreen that is so good. Like, if you don't want to use Dr. Rashel, you don't want to use Estelline, then this particular Biore sunscreen is another very good sunscreen that you can use. Now, this sunscreen used to be very cheap before, but all of a sudden the company like kind of rebranded and they made it in a bigger bottle. So this sunscreen now comes in a 700-gram container, which is plenty, which is more in quantity, and it is currently being sold for 12,700 to 14,500 naira. It is not so cheap if you ask me, but this sunscreen is very good. It will not leave you any white cast, it will not break you out, it will not cause you any negative reaction. I have not seen anybody that has used this Biore sunscreen and has had anything negative to say about it, because everybody is praising it and everybody is saying that it's good. When I'm done with my Dr. Rashel, I will definitely try out this bio sunscreen. So if you need a very good mid-range sunscreen, this bio sunscreen is good, guaranteed. It will not cause you any reaction on your skin. The fourth sunscreen I have on this list is the Blossom Makeup Hydro Fresh sunscreen. This particular sunscreen is another low budget sunscreen that is so good. Like, if you are on a very low budget and you don't want to use Dr. Rashel, you don't want to use Estelline, you cannot afford bio sunscreen, then try out this particular sunscreen from Blossom Makeup. This sunscreen is very cheap, 6,500 naira, and trust me, it is so good when compared to the price. This sunscreen comes in a 60-gram container, which is not really that plenty, but for the price, I think it is totally worth it. It will not give you white cast, it will not break you out. It is made by a Nigerian brand, and this product is very good. If you need a low budget sunscreen that is not so terrible, then you can try out this particular sunscreen from Blossom Makeup. It is an amazing sunscreen that you can use. The next one we're talking about in this video is the Nivea sunscreen. This particular Nivea sunscreen you can see here, excellent, perfect. If you need a very good sunscreen that will protect your skin 100%, will not give you any white cast, will not give you any breakout, this Nivea sunscreen is for you. This sunscreen comes in a 140-gram container, which is not really that small. It is actually big compared to all the ones I've been talking about before, and it is a very good sunscreen that you can use. The current price of this sunscreen is about 13,700 naira, which, if you ask me, is not really that cheap, but if you can afford it, you can definitely buy it. It is very good. Like, this sunscreen will give you everything you are looking for, plus extra. It is a very good sunscreen that you can use. The next sunscreen we'll talk about is everybody's favorite, Skin Aqua sunscreen. This particular sunscreen, everybody has used it. Like, if you have not used Skin Aqua, like me, I've not used Skin Aqua, I don't know what we are looking for, because Skin Aqua is everybody's favorite sunscreen. Everybody is using Skin Aqua, and Skin Aqua is a very good sunscreen that you can use. This sunscreen comes in a 140-gram bottle, which is a reasonable quantity of sunscreen, and it can comfortably last you for 1 month. It is being sold for like 13,600 naira currently, and I feel like it is good. It also has a smaller size, which is 110 grams inside, and that smaller size is being sold for like 11,700. This Skin Aqua sunscreen is very good. I have not seen anyone that has really complained about this Skin Aqua. It is a very good sunscreen that you can use. It is not too expensive, and it is not so cheap, and it is very good. It will work to protect your skin from the sun so that you will not have sunburn and sun damage. Okay, the next sunscreen we have on this list is this particular sunscreen known as Aqua sunscreen. It is called the Misha Aqua sunscreen, and this particular sunscreen is another sunscreen that many people have been using, and it is also a good sunscreen that you can use. This particular Misha sunscreen comes in a 50 ml container, which is not really big when compared to other ones we have mentioned here. So you guys bear that in mind if you want to buy. One thing about this Misha Aqua sunscreen is that it may leave white cast on your skin if you are dark in complexion, because I know someone who is dark in complexion and used this Aqua, and it left white cast on her skin. It made her to sweat so much. But if you are fair, then it might not leave white cast on your skin. This Aqua sunscreen is being sold for like 11,300 naira, so bear that in mind if you want to try it out. The next sunscreen we have on this list is the Hatami sunscreen. Drum roll. You guys, Hatami sunscreen has to be like my favorite on this list. Okay, I said bio was my favorite, but Hatami first before bio. Let's bio be number 2. This Hatami sunscreen is the GOAT, like the mother that murdered their mother. This Hatami sunscreen is, for me, it is the best sunscreen out of all these sunscreens I have mentioned, and I will still mention. Hatami sunscreen is being sold for 11,700 naira to 12,500. It all depends on the vendor. Some vendors even sell for as low as 11k, 10,500. This Hatami sunscreen, one thing I love about it so much is that it comes in a very big container. See, if you want to do this sunscreen thing, my advice to you is to just bring out money and go and buy Hatami. Hatami sunscreen comes in a very big bottle. This big bottle will last you for up to 3 months. That is the thing I love about this sunscreen. All these other sunscreens are very small. They are very small. They will not last you at most 1 month and they will finish. But Hatami, when you buy it, you will rest from buying sunscreen because the container is very big. Imagine 250 ml when some sunscreens are like 60 ml, 40 ml. This one is 250 ml. This sunscreen is big and it is a face and a body sunscreen. You can apply it on your hands, you can apply it on your body, not only on your face, and it is not going to leave you any white cast. The only downside to Hatami sunscreen is that Hatami sunscreen stings the eyes. Like when you apply it, your eye area will be stinging, will be hurting you. So bear that in mind. If you want to use Hatami, don't apply it around your eyes. Apart from that, it is perfect, budget friendly, very affordable. Imagine with 11.7 or 12.5, you can get a very big bottle of sunscreen that will last you for 3 months. Hatami is definitely one of my favorite sunscreens. The next sunscreen we'll talk about is the Nivea Perfect and Radiant Luminous 630 Anti-Dark Mark Sunscreen. Now this particular sunscreen, one thing about this sunscreen I love so much is the fact that you can use it as both your face cream and your sunscreen. It is a 2-in-1 product. It is an anti-dark spot cream. It will help you to clear your dark spots, your pigmentation, your discoloration, and it will also help you to brighten your face while serving as a sunscreen. So if you want to get a 2-in-1 product whereby you will not have to buy a separate face cream and a separate sunscreen, this particular Nivea Luminous 630 is amazing. It's going to serve as both a face cream and a sunscreen. This particular product is being sold for like 12.5 here in the market, and it comes in a 40 ml container, which is not really that plenty, but at least it can last you for 1 month. It is a very good product because it is 2-in-1, both face cream and sunscreen, so you don't have to bother about buying a face cream if you are using this particular product. Okay, and the final sunscreen I have for you guys today is the Sun Cut UV Perfect Gel Sunscreen. The picture is here on the screen. This one comes in an 80-gram container, and it is also a good sunscreen you can use that will not leave white cast on your skin and will adequately protect your skin from the sun. You can get the Sun Cut sunscreen for like 11.5 in the market, and it is a very good sunscreen that you can use. So guys, these are all the sunscreens that you can pick from if you are looking for a good sunscreen to use. Make sure you are using sunscreen, no matter how affordable it is. Just make sure that you are using something to protect your skin from the sun. And I really do hope that someone watching me right now has gotten a good sunscreen to use on their face. If you found this video helpful in any way at all, please support me by liking the video, leave a nice comment down below for me, share with anyone you know who may be interested in this kind of topic, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Do not forget to subscribe if you're new here or if you've been watching without subscribing. I love you all and I appreciate you. Bye. Mwah.